Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A Del Rapids woman is telling her story of sexual abuse in hopes of shining a light on her abuser. Taylor Mommer says her own father sexually abused her until she was 14 years old. She says he groomed her and made her feel like the abuse was supposed to be kept secret. Craig Worm faces 10 counts of first-degree rape, but Mommer is afraid he will get off with a minimum sentence.
And then for 28 years, he got away with my abuse and the abuse of another victim. When are we going to start holding him accountable?
Taylor says she is not only fighting for herself, but for her kids and other potential victims. We are hoping to learn more information about an active crime scene KELOLAND News first reported on yesterday. Over a dozen law enforcement vehicles were called to a pasture near Buffalo Ridge along Interstate 90 Thursday afternoon. A deputy tells KELOLAND News that 2 pickups and a camper are tied to the investigation. They also brought in a drone to search the area from above.
Just give us a really good view of, since we've got these drones, we can use them in all facets, but to really give us a good view of what we're looking at from a different angle and see if we're missing anything.
If anyone saw or heard something tied to the investigation, they're asking to call the Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office.
Sioux Falls police are investigating a rash of storage unit burglaries in northwest Sioux Falls. Police say locks were cut on 7 units. The burglaries were reported Wednesday, but police don't know when the break-ins happened.
Part of the problem with the storage units is people aren't there every day. They're not there to see. Obviously they have locks on their things, but locks can be cut. We've seen that before. That's usually what happens is somebody will cut off a lock to the door and then take the property, and it may be weeks or months before the owner comes back to check.
In this recent case, police are working to contact the renters to figure out if anything is missing.
Emergency crews were called to an accident at a construction site in south central Sioux Falls Thursday morning. Authorities were called for a power line down on a piece of equipment with a worker trapped inside. Our KELOLAND News photographer on scene reported the worker was able to get out of the front end loader safely. An ambulance was there to check the man over for injuries. Businesses in the area, including Dairy Queen, Gunderson's, and the Boys and Girls Club, were without power due to the incident. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Brian Carsons for a check on your weather.
All right, good morning, everybody. We continue to follow these scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms during the morning. That will last as we go into the afternoon. And we are looking at cool temperatures for afternoon highs, numbers mainly in the 60s and 70s in eastern KELOLAND. Here's the rain in northeastern South Dakota. That continues to move to the south. Temperatures are starting in the 50s and 60s, eventually hitting the 60s, 70s, and 80s. More details on your forecast with Brian coming up.
As students begin to go back to school and we get closer to the flu season, it's time to start thinking about getting your annual flu shot.
They're already available at several locations across KELOLAND, and local pharmacists say it's good to get them sooner rather than later.
All about your health, so protecting yourself, and it's not just about protecting yourself, it's about protecting those around you. So you're protecting your family, your friends, the people you work with, and all the people who can't actually get vaccines.
CVS in Target has had flu shots available for the past couple weeks, and they say they've seen a good amount of people getting the vaccine.
A unique back-to-school event this weekend is hoping to send kids back to class with confidence. For the 6th year in a row, 5-Star Cuts and Salon in Sioux Falls is giving out free haircuts to students in grades kindergarten through 12th.
This year, they're also partnering with Shields and Black Hills Federal Credit Union to give backpacks and school supplies to kids. The event is Sunday at the Multicultural Center from 9 to 2 in downtown Sioux Falls.
Well, the KELOLAND.com Game of the Week returns today with our first football live stream of the season. Aberdeen Roncalli will play host to Groton area at 7 p.m.
You can stream the contest right here on KELOLAND.com with our own Grant Sweeter providing play-by-play.
And the results are in for the Viewer's Choice Game of the Week, and the first winner will feature a top 5 matchup in 9AA as top-ranked Howard plays host to 4th-ranked Hanson.
That game will receive bonus highlights during the game on KELOLAND.com following Sports Zone, which airs tonight at 10:15 right here on KELO TV.
That is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather forecast today, watching those showers coming in from the northeast, and you can see that area pivots certainly down into southwest Minnesota. Sioux Falls area probably getting in on some more of this past midday. Keep in mind there could be some claps of thunder with a couple of those cells as well as they tend to move through. And then it looks like into the evening hours, while we may start with some rain, I know that's kind of an issue for some of those games out there this evening. Keep in mind, if you find yourself near the track of one of those showers or thunder showers, this stuff will be pretty scattered and it will be moving along from north to south. So things will tend to decrease past sunset. And I do expect a lingering chance in northwest Iowa tomorrow morning, but for the most part, the rain will be moving out of the picture. And then into the first part of next week, we're going to start a warming trend. More 80s and 90s showing up. Highs today, only 70 here on showers, clouds, and low 70s Sioux Falls, with rain showers becoming more likely past midday. I would say through 5 and 6 o'clock, pretty healthy chances of rain, and then diminishing, obviously, toward mid-evening. And then our overnight lows are going to drop down in the mid-upper 50s across the majority of the east. The West River folks tomorrow back to the middle 80s toward Phillip. Sioux Falls still in the upper 70s. And then that 7-day forecast will start seeing some of the temperatures going up a little bit, lower 80s. And at this point in time, we're more inclined to keep the warmest numbers out in the far west and northwest. And we're looking at Aberdeen also trending a little warmer. We'll see if we build in an opportunity of a couple of showers or thunderstorms in that forecast toward Wednesday and Thursday. But that's still a little ways off. We're certainly removed from any major tropical moisture or anything that would deliver some widespread rain. So we're kind of keeping that scattered. Obviously, Pierre and Rapid City, those 90s are back early next week. We'll keep an eye on that as things are definitely drying out there. Check out details with the rest of your weather online at KELOLAND.com.